What up? It is Friday, and if it's Friday, that means it's your opportunity to be heard here on the Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture. I am half of that dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Mar. What's happening, my bro?
Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. It's Friday. We got an EO Sky in this thing. We about to go loco.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not,
Audible.
not,
Yes, baby.
not cloudy skies. We have EO skies
Yeah,
up in
EO
this
Sky.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? We are
Pleasure
the
to be here with
world's most dangerous duo.
you. Yeah, world's most dangerous duo. Pleasure to be here with you, my brother. As always, always a blessing to be here talking whatever we talking about, whether it's sports, whether it's life, whether it's culture. Chopping it up with you, always a blessing to do that. Always a blessing to be breathing air right now and talking with y'all, audience. We appreciate all the love and support. And yeah, man, it's Friday. It's Audible Podcast. Hey, man, we about to get into some real shit today. For real, some real shit today.
Absolutely. Tune in early. Happy Friday, Ain't T. This will be an interesting one for you. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but should have a good one for you. Got lots of good stuff going on, but before we get to that, do me one single favor. If you've been with us, you know what I'm about to say. Go ahead, follow the races on your screen, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, so you know the next time that we are here and you can be heard, which is every Friday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to AP. There's
AP.
a 50% chance that a trash can will be used in some capacity.
Yeah, man. Hey, when we start doing this, you better duck because I'm gonna chuck
Hey.
I'm gonna chuck a trash can at you, bro.
He says also, is it great to be alive on a Friday night or what? Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Yes,
Friday
sir.
night for you is still afternoon for me, on the West Coast. So one of the beautiful things about being on the West Coast, man.
Yeah, you still got a whole night.
Mm-hmm. Let's say, man, we got a good one for you. We're gonna talk about some things. Sooner or later, we will be joined by special guest Kevin Pearce. He'll be plugging in, giving his opinions on some things. And we're gonna talk a little NBA playoffs. They starting to heat up. OKC doing what they do, but one of the older rivalries in the NBA is picking up where it left off, as it seems, with the Pacers and Knicks. And what a fantastic game they played the other night. Unless you're a Knicks fan. We're going to talk about it. Fair or foul? Foul. Ryan Clark versus RG3. If you haven't heard, some things were said, words were strange, and oddly enough, it's over a women's basketball game. So how do we get from a simple foul in a women's basketball game to two men tearing each other down in public? We're going to talk about it because I feel there's a lot of interesting points to be had in this discussion. So, hopefully our guest is joining us by the time we hit that. And, of course, as always, Fit Friday, we hit you with our Fit Friday challenge, our brotherly check-in and our quote. I haven't given a quote in a minute, though, man. So, I've been denying the public what they need.
Gotta give the people.
See, I don't want to say that, man. That's Jalen's thing, man. That's shout out to Jalen Rose. That's his thing.
True.
But as always, y'all know if you've been here, you know where we start our show. Always, man. I'm right here. Shoutouts and honorable mentions. You got anything before we get into the good stuff?
Yeah, man. Man, I got to shout out this guy named Aaron Neesmith. He is a Nick Killer. All right. And you want to talk about starting a comeback? Why don't you go look at what that man did in that last 3 minutes? That man was heat checking, and literally 20 points in the fourth quarter. I think he had like 31 or 32 overall. When you look at what the Pacers are doing, obviously they're going to look at Tyrese Halliburton, who's been phenomenal, especially down the stretch, closing time. He's been phenomenal. I get it. Jalen Brunson running clutch player of the year, but so far in the playoffs, there's been a more clutch person, in my opinion, and he wears yellow and blue, and he goes by the name of
Absolutely.
Tyrese Halliburton. That's just my opinion. But when it comes to Neesmith, who I'm giving a shout out for, is because most casual fans won't know who he is. They won't. They're like, who? They're gonna have to Google him. But no, Neesmith put on a hell of a performance the other night for Game 1 on Wednesday. Dropped 8 threes. Like, come on now. Like, I got to heat check that man. He dropped 5 in that comeback, in that run to get the comeback. So, and he was clutch. He was clutch for that run, big time. You love seeing performances like that because, they're going to hone in on Halliburton because he's the star of that team. So it was always dope to get somebody else involved to, make the Knicks choke. So I loved it. I loved performance, man. I'm gonna shout him out for sure. He did a fantastic job the other night for sure.
Absolutely. I 100% concur with that, man. Well, they both put on the show. I believe Neesmith hit like the last 3 threes before Halliburton hit the one that eventually tied it. Should have won it, but tied it. They both went off. I don't know if you've seen the clip of Carl Anthony and the OG having a little, little discussion on the bench, and
Because
Jalen Brunson chiming in.
hey, somebody got to guard this dude, dog. Talking about it, like, yo, somebody got guard, cuz man, he checking. Yeah, it was too late. By the time y'all tried to come up with a plan to stop him, the game was over.
Yeah, and they should be tip off in about 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour, depending on TV time. So should be a very entertaining game too. From the Garden.
From the
Garden. Know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, we doing this already, ain't he? Shout out to Tory Lanez, free Tory.
Auntie. Hey, yo, Auntie, you something else, man.
For me, I'm gonna go a little somber at first. Today's May 23rd. I'm gonna go ahead and shout out this man right here, George Floyd. As we all know, Sunday will be 5 years since his tragic passing at the hands of the police. Yeah, 5 years, man. Time flies. But definitely let's not forget, the lessons learned from that. Like I said, man, just somebody who again unnecessarily lost their lives to police brutality, and we still fighting that good fight. So Sunday,
unfortunately, we don't fight that.
Yeah, it feels like it sometimes, and like I say, Sunday is the 5-year anniversary of his passing. So hey, shout out to him. R.I.P. Shout out to his family, friends, and hey, man, they say 9/11. Never forget. Let's never forget the ones that we lost in our community as well. So
talk to him, bro. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him. I like
that. Shout out to Joey Badass.
Hey yo. Hey, Joey been acting a fool, dog.
If you have not, there's one person that should have been able to take your mind off the nonsense going on this week. It's Joey Badass, because he been coming with it all week.
Hey, before you get to now, are we in agreement? Now, decipher with him, Sean, and Ab. Are we in agreement that Ab was the best one on there?
I think Joey was.
Honestly,
honestly,
Ab went crazy on that cipher though. Now I'm saying Joey's been going crazier.
Shout out to Daylight and Rayvon.
I can't get with Daylight. His flow's too awkward for me. I don't know. His words aren't the problem. It's how he puts them together. It's kind of weird for me. I don't know.
And I mean, he ain't really a rapper anyway. Like, he's a battle rapper. He's not a rapper.
Yeah. He's
So
not used to riding on a full 16. He's more, let me come at you with
yeah,
some hard jabs and shit.
but hey, they started picking with that man. He was chilling. They started picking with him, and he came outside for real. He he dropped 3 straight on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, he was coming back to back with it, dog.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, Daylight did put one out. I haven't heard yet. I gotta go listen to it. But hey, just shout out to Joey Bass, and that, honestly, I'm a concur with AT2. Shout out to all of them because they are all giving us a reason to celebrate hip hop right now. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the good thing about it is they all know what it is. It's just hip hop. No
Yeah.
further, nothing more, nothing less. And this is the part of hip hop that should be celebrated. Hey, we can just spit bars. So, hey,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to them all. But yeah, back on on this freestyle, you can honestly just say it's one A, B, and C. They all really snap, and they all. I think the order. I think everything about it was proper. The order, like Big Sean did a great. He was a great leadoff hitter. Um, Absol did his thing. Like they all did their thing. I lean towards Joey because Joey really had kind of a point to prove,
Oh yeah.
and I think he did it. So that's kind of why I give him the lead. A little bonus point, if you will.
Hey, I'm with it, dog.
But I'm looking
Because
forward to hearing more.
no, I agree with what you're saying. Like they understand the assignment. It's about hip hop,
Mm,
about competitiveness, about trying to push each other.
yeah,
It's not like I can feel like they got tension, but it's not like real beef where like if I run into you, like something got to happen, or
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Um, yeah, they shout out to all of them, and I'm looking forward to seeing the exciting conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, but yeah, I mean, with that, let's get into why we're here. We spoke on it a little bit earlier. You gave your shout out to Mr. Naismith. You say, shout out to our guy Wit on the birth of his son today. Absolutely, bro.
Nice, congrats.
Yeah, you know, adding to the
Congrats.
number 57 for now. Let me
Hey yo, you gotta chill, bro.
nah,
Number 7.
nah, nah. Wit was beautiful family, man. Shout out to him and Mrs. Wit. You know, hey, this it's like Pac said, man. Just having a kid is just another chance to see the better part of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought Rayvon was the superstar of the bunch.
Mm. Mm.
His tracks he did, but what Joey has come with this week has definitely surpassed what the Rayvon joint. Rayvon him,
Joint.
I ain't gonna lie, he took that one. I don't know if you can call it. We'll call it around. Joey said something, he responded, so we call that around. He did take that, but he got to come
I
with it
guess.
with what Joey did this week.
Nah, Joey been acting a fool, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
hey, you know what it was?
what's that?
You know what got Joey badass acting a fool?
Power over with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Hey, he hit that rock, bro. He hit that rock. Yeah, and once you hit that rock, shit crazy, dog. Shit get crazy,
Oh, I know what I want. I want to shout out. I know what I want to shout. Let me see if I can find it real quick
Oh,
before we go.
oh.
We talked about the other day. You've not seen the movie Megan.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it yet.
Um, uh, it's terrible. I'm not even gonna spoil it for anybody. What I am gonna say is the movie's trash. Don't go see
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You said they making a second one, right?
Absolutely, right
Oh,
there,
Lord.
man. How you gonna make a movie that's trash
They make
and
a
then
second
come
one.
out with a second part, and the second part look more trash than the first part? You're supposed to
That's
learn from your mistakes.
that's crazy.
I have not seen this movie yet. I have seen the first one. I saw it for free. Throw that in there. Uh, I don't think I'd even go see this one for free.
Damn, that's Cold, bro.
This is one of those movies I just watch on accident because I see it. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is that Megan too. Yeah, but yeah, Blumhouse. I'm disappointed in y'all, man. I don't even know what to call it. What, man? Let me know in the chat if the first of something is trash. Like, what is worse than trash? Because this looks worse than the first. But I just don't know what to call it. So I'm gonna tell everybody out there, man, save your money. Don't go see Megan 2.0. If you happen to see Megan 1, you'll find out what I'm talking about.
You said what's worse than trash?
Yeah, what's worse than trash? We need to
I got
Abomination.
That's as good as I got, man. Abomination is as close as I got. That's worse than trash. You know what I'm saying? Like if a motherfucker come up to you, be like, "Yo, you trash," you be like, "That's cool, motherfucker. You an abomination." Like that's worse.
Ella said,
you know?
"Well done."
Hey, yo, that's. I'm gonna use that.
Where
you well done, bro. I'm like, I'm well done. No, you are well done. You're well shit, right?
Bro, tell me this is not an expression you use. You from Oklahoma City. How are y'all coming into contact with whales?
Oh, that is a true question. Like
to even use that expression.
That is true. Yeah, because y'all don't even have a Gulf. Do y'all even? What do y'all got? It? Do y'all? No, they got a river. They got the Red River. Well, you ain't
I said a lake.
Oh yeah, they ain't even got no lake. I don't know what y'all. Hey, yeah, you got to explain this one, AP. I don't know, bro. Like you're not close to a Gulf. You're not close to well, you're not too far from the Gulf of Mexico, but still, you got a whole Texas in front of you before you get there. You're not, you're not coastal. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I'm quite curious too.
All right, special shout out to everybody watching us on X, aka Twitter. Definitely shout out to y'all. This is our third episode that we've had on there now. Definitely seeing a little jump in numbers. But yeah, so shout out to y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man, you spoke on it earlier. Shouting out Neesmith and Halliburton. Playoffs heating up. OKC, just get them out of the way because that's a quick conversation.
Yeah, that's done, bro.
They're just the more talented team. At the end of the day, Minnesota just doesn't have the horses to keep up with them, especially if Julius Randle.
Yo, the way he shit the bed.
Right. If he can't be that consistent second guy.
Nah, they got no chance.
I mean, right, they have absolutely zero chance. Their chances were slim to begin with, but somebody got to help Ant. This is one of the reasons why I was in disagreement with the cat trade. I feel like if they had Cat right now, I would feel a little bit better about their chances. But it's just tough, man. They're just every the only advantage they have is Ant. Literally every other position and coaching. OKC's got it, so this is gonna be an uphill climb. You're down 2-0. Game 3 is an absolute must win. Must win.
No, they got to win the next two. I'm sorry,
but you at least got to get 3. If you go down 3-0, it's a complete wrap. You got to come out no worse than 3-1.
Bobby. No, let's keep it a buck. They got to win the next two, bro. They got to.
Yeah, but if you lose 3, you're not. It's gonna be a sweep.
Oh yeah. Oh, I agree with you. I'm just trying to. All right, let's just.
It's a weird thing.
Let's just call it a spade. All right. You already said it. It's over. All right. It's over.
Yeah.
And I love you, but you ain't got the dogs with you. And I think you bring up a great point about that Cat trade right here. Say what you want about Cat, he's still a walking 20. And if you see how the Thunder are beating the Timberwolves by at least 14. So take Cat's 20 and add that to what you got, what you already been getting. because you're not getting nothing from Julius Randle, especially in game 2. All right. He actually played better in game 1, and was Ant who was kind of, shaky in game 1. And now you see the actual true essence of, Ant ball last night, and then Julius Randle just being, and it's weird because Julius Randle actually been having a great playoffs. And I was like, where's this guy been? Because he could have been helping the Knicks years ago, but he disappeared for the Knicks every playoff, appearance they had. And then all of a sudden, he's been balling his whole playoffs, and then reverted back to a New York Knicks Julius Randle last night. So I was kind of mystified about that. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see what happened. Ant-Man, Superman, Birdman, AP, Thunder in 4. All right, Thunder in 4. It ain't going 5. If it goes 5, if it goes 5,
6 different universes on there. We got Marvel, DC, and the NBA. Birdman.
Well, I was gonna say I thought he hit Birdman as in like I thought he was a Cash Money fan, so that's what I thought you was talking about.
Oh no, I went Chris Anderson, real Birdman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But on the other side of that thing, again, one of the older rivalries in the NBA we used to, is back in full effect. With an exciting game 1. I was gonna say Randall set out fourth quarter last night because they were getting blown out.
No, they set him out because he wasn't adding nothing and he wasn't gonna help.
Yeah, man had 6 points.
He wasn't helping. Yeah, come on, sit up, bro.
Shout out Big Ron.
Big Ron. Yo, hey, my man, my brother Ron is a true passport brother, and I'm proud of you, dog.
Like Ron ain't went nowhere. He ain't went nowhere but Tennessee. Don't let that man fool you.
Hey, they ain't even got a. They ain't even got a
Tennessee.
Hey, shut up! They ain't even got to stamp your passport for that, Ron. You just drive, dog.
Let that man fool you.
Hey, yo, chill. Hey, Ron, fight back. Don't let this man do you. This up.
That man be in his car on the freeway singing that song. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere.
Damn. Yo, you stupid. A Motel 6 joint. That's crazy, bro.
The Wolves had 51 3-point attempts in game 1, but got outscored in the paint and in points off turnovers. Yeah, I mean, these are things that happen when you're down 30.
Well, I mean, that's also another problem, too. They can't get their paint presence going because, say what you want, Oklahoma City Thunder aren't just an offensive team. They won damn near 70 games for a reason. It's because they play damn good defense, too. You talking about the Knicks missing Hartenstein? I could make a case that if you still got Hartenstein on that squad with the Knicks, man, you're still a lot more meaner and grimier in the paint. Just saying. So
definitely
yeah, man.
And he's added that little 8 to 10 foot floater to his game. So yeah, I can't agree with you. Let's hop on that East Coast, man. Rivalry renewed. Knicks Pacers. Hicks versus Knicks. Already, and Kobe would probably say his favorite championships was beating the Celtics because of the history in that and being an LA guy, being enthralled in that rivalry.
Of course.
I want to believe that right now, that this is probably Halliburton's favorite playoff game.
Oh, without a doubt.
Winning in that fashion in the Garden, with Reggie Miller in attendance, doing the choke sign. They come back. We saw them twice in the playoffs. Once against Milwaukee, once against my Cavs. Come back from 7 points down with a minute or less left in either game. Yesterday, they were down 14 with 2:45 left, and managed to come from behind and win the game. Did the Knicks choke or what happened, man? Who gets the credit, or who gets is it more blame on the Knicks or more credit to the Pacers?
I mean, when you have comebacks, I think sometimes for me, I think it's fair to split it. Let's just call it a split, all right? Because
Okay.
uh, the Knicks, I think they could have done a little bit more, eat the clock. Probably could taken more higher percentage shots down the stretch. Take the air out the ball to kill that last 5 minutes of the game. Uh, but like I said earlier, when I gave out my shout out to Neesmith, so I'm gonna go 60-40. 60% goes to the Pacers because I can't go 50-50 because the Pacers did a
Okay.
little bit more. They did a little bit more. That's why they won. And you look at the Knicks, they were up. I think they got comfortable, which is quite surprisingly weird of their attitude because they literally just did that 3 times to the Celtics the round before. So I was kind of confused on, like y'all was on the other side of that. Like y'all should know of all people, like, hey man, close it.
Right.
Like, cause we did that to the Celtics 3 times last series. Close it. And the fact
Mm-hmm.
that they didn't close it, I was kind of shocked by it. But for me, I got to give more credit to the Pacers because um, when you don't quit, when you don't give in, you keep chipping, you keep fighting. I'm sorry, I appreciate that a lot more. Um, I appreciate a person that's willing to still lay it out there despite what the scoreboard says and says, hey, let's just keep balling and see what the fuck happens. So
Right.
they didn't quit, and I respect that a lot more than anything because they could have folded that in. It was literally 3 minutes left in the game. They could have easily folded that in. They said, "Nah, bro,
True.
there's still time on the clock. We can do it," and they did it. So, I respect that a whole lot more, man, for real.
True. True. And that's a great point. You pointed out, and I didn't even think of that. Excuse me. The Knicks being comeback kings against the Celtics, and then to have the same thing happen to you. Yeah, you would think you would be on higher
Yeah,
alert of somebody being able to do that, especially you doing it yourself. And I'm pretty sure they watched what happened to the Cavs.
yeah,
Like twice we blew leads on these guys. Um, so, but man, can we get 7 more? Like 6 more?
bro.
What are you looking for tonight? Or is this a wake up call to the Knicks? Are they gonna band together? We did see a little infighting on the bench, um, or are they gonna crumble?
Nah, they're not gonna crumble. There's a guy named Jalen Brunson that's too damn good. He's too much of a leader.
Okay.
He's too much of a spark. Um, Obviously, you talked about the little skirmish between Cat and OG that was having that
Mm-hmm.
discussion. And the part that I took from that, you said Brunson uh, interjected himself.
Yeah.
Leaders do shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Leaders do shit like that. Hey man, what y'all squabbling about? Hey man, calm that. Hey, we all fucked up. All right, we lost. This all us. All right,
Yeah.
that's leadership, bro. That's leadership, 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 leadership. All right, it was like, hey, damn, what y'all arguing, fussing, and bitching about. Hey, accountability is on all of us. We all lost. So, yeah, let's have the conversation. But at the end of the day, let's correct the problem. I'm expecting another close game, but I'm expecting Jalen Brunson to be on another level of urgency. I guess the word I'm
Okay.
really looking for. Because the leadership that I'm seeing from him, I think he understands how important it is not to go down 0-2 tonight.
Right.
And especially going back to Indiana for the next 2 games,
Yeah.
going down 0-2. Nah,
Yeah. That could be tough.
nah, that's trouble.
Trust me, I
That's
know.
trouble.
I know.
That's trouble. Going to Indiana down 0-2. That's trouble. So I'm expecting the Knicks to win it tonight. My original pick was Knicks and 6. I'm still a little questionable on it, especially the way they did me in game 1. But like I said, I'm expecting Jalen Brunson to say, rally the troops, get them boys, focused and say, hey man, knock the bullshit out and let's handle business tonight. So expect a very close game, similar to game 1. I will say this: I was surprised that the Knicks scored that much. 135, probably not their um, typical high score. Just off the top of my head, they don't seem like the
Yeah.
type of team score that much. So the fact that they went that much, and I know it went into overtime, but yeah, man, I'm expecting Knicks to handle business tonight for sure.
Yeah, and they have to. I mean, like they don't have a choice but to score. And I'm gonna throw something at you. The night you let me come on your platform and rant and air my grievances. Hey, we got to get your man on too. I think it was Randy, the Knicks
Oh
fan.
yeah, Randy Weber. Yeah, he's a Knicks fan.
Yeah,
He's a big fan.
yeah. We got to get him on pending this series outcome. But I
Oh,
think
no
I
doubt.
told y'all like Indiana is going to try and wear these guys out, and
Yeah,
because of
because
the rate that Thibodeau plays them, I'm concerned. My concern for them is at the end of every game that they run out of gas, and I think that's really what happened. They ran
that's
out of
fair.
gas. They started
That's
missing
fair.
free throws. Your physicality goes a little bit down because you're tired.
Shot was
And
getting short.
again, that was my main concern. Could New York keep playing with the pace that they're going to make you play at? Because again, it
That's
ain't slowing down. They're gonna make you
no.
run. Yeah.
Hey, I need people to realize the Indy 500 is in Indianapolis, Indiana. And them Pacers run like them too. They run like
Yeah.
F1. They are running like Formula One cars. They are. They. Here's the thing. I think the Knicks' key to win this series, they got to slow it down. They have to. And what I'm saying is, take your time, getting up the court, set up your offense. Use that whole 24-second shot clock. Use it.
Yeah.
The moment that Indiana get to running, they're gonna tire you out, and add that, compound that to, like you said, with Thibodeau, who's already gonna run probably at most an 8-man rotation, 9 if he's feeling generous, and his 5 starters are going to do a minimum of 38, 39 minutes, a minimum.
Yeah.
So they might play. You're at least 3 of your starters going to hit 42, 43 minutes each game. So you
Let's see.
compile
Let's see what
that
they
with
ran.
the pace of play that the Indiana Pacers go, and the way that your coach personally works the shit out of you. That's a bad combo. It's a bad combo. So that's probably one
Yeah.
of my concerns about picking the Knicks in this series.
Here's the tally from game one. Obviously, these guys started the game. Brunson, Bridges, Cat, OG, Josh Hart.
43. Got to
Josh
be
Hart played
43.
44 minutes. OG played 42 minutes. Cat played
Mm.
39. Mikal Bridges played 46. And Jalen
6.
Brunson
Damn.
played 38.
See,
Now
minimum 30.
mind you, remember the game went to OT, so you got the extra 5, so it was really
True.
yeah, 53-minute game.
True.
So, and another thing that concerns me is Brunson. I need you to stop playing like a knucklehead, bro.
Ooh.
Um, you can't be picking up these stupid fouls when the team needs. You can't be picking up these stupid fouls. Like,
Yeah, he's been
we saw the one game in the Celtics series. He picked up 5 fouls in one quarter.
early.
Yeah. Last night was the same thing where he got caught grabbing. I believe it was Naismith. I believe it was your man Naismith.
Yeah,
Grabbing
he had
his
his.
arm and like stop picking up the stupid fouls, bro.
Yeah.
You can't afford to do that because I will give it. Yeah, he is the leader, and if you're not on the court, it's definitely like not going to turn out well. I like McCann, but he's not a point guard.
True.
He's a shot maker, but and campaign.
Oh, he
I'm
can't
not
even get no.
relying on him for.
He can't even
Yeah,
get no PT. that
so I'm not.
now that's what's up with campaign. He can't get no PT, bro.
Definitely not relying on him for crucial minutes. So yeah, stop playing. Stop with the stupid fouls, bro. Where you go? Timu Reggie Miller is not going to be. I'm assuming you say beat the Knicks. He already did it once. What you mean? And let's not forget. I'm not even talking about game one. Remember, the Pacers put the Knicks out of the playoffs last year, sir. So this is nothing new to them. They have full confidence that they can win this series.
Sure do.
Yeah. But we finished off talking about the fouls, dumb fouls, and it's funny because a dumb foul started a big mess. Like
Man.
you talk about butterfly effects. How did this situation? And for those who didn't see it, uh, Fever and Sky in the game. I can't remember who had the ball. I forget the young lady's name. It was not Aaliyah Boston though. Had going for a rebound. Angel Reese pushes her in the back. Caitlin Clark turns to the ref and like points, like, "Hey, my teammate just got pushed in the back." Of course,
Clear
Angel
foul.
Reese gets the rebound because she's a rebounding monster.
Shut up, bro.
Well, she got the rebound. She pushed her in the back. She got the rebound.
Hey, you didn't have to say it like that. Of course she got the rebound. She's a rebound monster. Yeah, all right.
She is.
Sorry,
That's her game. She's the
No.
WNBA Rodman.
hey, real
No
talk.
lie.
That is her game. That is her game. That is her game.
And she's going up to get the possible two. I think it's easy. She has been known to miss a couple layups. Before that can happen, Caitlin Clark fouls her. Now, there's one thing I will say because I feel like nobody saw it.
Yeah.
Everybody says she flopped. She didn't flop. Their feet got tangled. That's why she fell. That's
Yeah.
legit. She legit fell. Their feet got tangled. But it was a basketball play. Of course, she got up. She took that personally, like another dude from Chicago. She got up, and that's what you see here. Her getting up, going after Caitlin Clark walking away, and that is Aaliyah Boston restraining Angel Reese along with the ref, a couple other teammates. Now, game over. They go to it. They talk to Angel Reese after the game. It was a basketball foul. That's it. Same thing with Caitlin Clark. Hey, we're just competing. Move on.
Mm-hmm.
How did that situation, which was brushed off by these two young women, turn into these two dudes
It's crazy, bro.
having a verbal spar session over social media?
Man.
But I'm glad it did because it brings up some interesting conversation and interesting points. For those, if you didn't hear what happened, go check it out. I'm not trying to get flagged or copywritten for playing the clip, but I give you the cliff notes. Basically, RG3 came out and accused Angel Reese of hating Caitlin Clark personally.
Personally.
Like, yeah. Nothing to do with basketball. Since she hates her, I know what hate looks like. Which to some people was him pushing forward this stereotype of the angry black woman. A bunch of people said their opinion on what he said. The biggest probably being Ryan Clark, who has his own platform, Pivot Podcast. Shout out to those dudes. He went on there and he let RG3 have it. But the guts of what he was saying was, in turn, people taking what he was saying and speaking for black women and his inability to understand because RG3 is married to a Caucasian lady. And him...
Second one. We got to point it out. Second one.
Second. But, I mean, his point in mentioning that basically being you don't have the discussions in the home of what black women go through to basically make the comment or come to the conclusion that you came to about how you feel, right, Angel Reese feels in the situation. Is there validity to that? Absolutely. Did Ryan Clark take it too far by bringing his marital situation into it? I don't know. I can't disagree if you say yes. I can't disagree if you say no. The reason this kind of caught grief with me, I myself am involved in an interracial marriage.
I myself am too.
It's a Caucasian woman, and I will say, on to a degree of that point Ryan Clark has made, he is correct. My situation is slightly different from yours,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously I don't spend all the being, but just to give the people a sense, you have daughters with your wife,
3.
and your daughters are mixed. I have a child with my wife, but we have a son. Our daughter is not my biological daughter.
Yeah.
So in my household, what Ryan Clark is saying would be true.
Mm.
Me and my wife don't. It's not a. It would only
A
come up
conversation.
if I brought it up, or if
Exactly.
something happened in the world to where we would have a discussion. But it's not the discussion we would have the plight of the black woman.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to have those conversations, I would have to reach out to my aunt, to my sister, you um, to have those conversations. But again, technically, they don't count as part of in my household. So
Yeah.
there's some accuracy with that, and like people in trying to say Ryan Clark is like race baiting Robert. He's not. It's just a fact.
And that's a true
Now,
question. And
right
I think that's a legit take.
now, because again, this is the difference in our situations. Me and my wife share a son. We do have conversations of the plight of the black male in
Mm-hmm.
America.
Because
Obviously,
you got
because of myself, and we are raising a black child,
like,
and
yep.
that
Yeah.
right
You got to have those conversations.
exactly. So, but what else he said, or he could just be one of the thirsty podcasters trying to be provocative to get the people going for views and likes. Are you talking about RG or Ryan Clark?
Possibly both.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. You never know.
But
Could be both.
and it just opens up a Pandora's box to me of like who's qualified to speak on what and why. Like obviously we're having I wanted to have this discussion to either progress, school somebody, or school myself, educate myself.
True. Yeah. Because we might
I
learn
don't
something.
right. I don't give. I don't give a shit if people watch. Yeah, I want people to watch, but that's not the point for me.
Yeah.
For me, it's the conversation. Like that's what
Yeah.
Audible is about, the conversation.
Bingo.
So I don't know. What's your thoughts on it so far?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm married to a Caucasian, a white woman. Yes. But like Ron's comment, look, if I gave you a collage of all the women I dated, I got women from all over the world. All right,
You
literally,
trying to say you got pros in different area codes? That's what
in
you're trying to say.
different area codes, bros, bros. But look, collage. No woman looks the same. All right, uh, slim, thick, thicky, thick, slim, whatever. I don't discriminate. I love women. All right. So at the time that me and my wife got together, I was, we were friends with benefits, and she was one of the roster, and I had she was the white girl. I had me a little Spanish John, I had me a little chocolate John, a little light skinned John, and I had me, I think, another little Spanish John. So I had a little roster. So and they all didn't look the same. So look, at the end of the day, I get what people, hey man, you whoever you decide to have kids or marry, I think it shouldn't affect nobody else but y'all. That's crazy that who you sleep with and who you have kids with, who you marry with, bothers some other people so bad. That's their own problem to deal with. All right. So that's one. All right. Two, uh
I can rhyme, man.
uh, now when it comes to what Ryan Clark is saying, um, I felt what he was saying because
Mm,
unless you are you know, you're around a black woman all day, every day, aka being married to her, it's kind of hard to have those conversations on what a black woman goes through on an everyday basis. But
Right.
here's where me and RG3 different. All right. Um, yes, my wife is black. Yes, my wife is white, but that has
She's looking
never,
at you sideways.
yeah, my wife is white. All right, but that has never stopped me from being black. All right, and that's where me and RG3 differ. I will always stand up for black pride, black anything, because I am black.
That's what
I
I'm gonna
got a
hit you.
black.
Do you think a lot of this stems from way once upon a time? Do you think he's still feeling the effects of the cornball brother comment from Rob Parker?
Of course, this is why I think this situation shouldn't have gone out publicly, because this is a personal beef. This is a
Yeah.
personal beef. You could tell this is personal. Because even when you heard Ryan Clark kind of putting his conversation together about it, he was
Mm-hmm.
talking about things that happened between him and RG3 when they was working together.
Yeah,
So
when they were
this is
commanders.
yeah, this is personal. He was talking about, hey man, you've been a terrible teammate on and off the field. That's what he said. So
This is
this is
true.
this is personal, and I never thought that I would, like, especially agree with Stephen A. Smith. I don't know if you saw his clip the other day, but he was like, bro,
I did not see his yet.
Stephen A. Smith brought up a good point. He was
Okay.
like, RG, why did you bring up ESPN should be ashamed to associate yourself with Ryan
Mm.
Clark when he said that on the pivot?
It's a cornball every time.
You know, and no, and Ron, I feel you on that. I think he is a cornball, but that's him, and that's if my thing is I think RG3 says some things that I agree with, and like any other person says some things that I don't. But and you take him with the grain of salt, how you ever take him. I take him with a grain of salt. So there's some things I think I'm like, bro, you're out there. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But look,
Mm.
I do find it weird that his wife is in the background at every podcast. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby. That shit's weird, bro. That
Um,
shit's fucking weird. That shit's weird. Because when you talk about
about
no, because Bobby, let's be honest. Let's have a real conversation. Let's paint the picture.
yeah.
How does it look about a black man talking about race with his white queen? Not it looks weird. Just when he's talking about a black woman, and just
Uh,
specifically, it looks
yeah, that
weird.
that would definitely not be a good look.
It looks weird. And yeah, baby, that looks weird. I'm sorry. The optics of that is
Yeah,
bad
baby.
because that's what she was doing. She was over there big up in him like she was his Flavor Flav the whole time he was doing that
Please,
shit.
oh no, not Flavor
And I'm
Flav.
just, but my thing is like, look, I get it. You want to support your baby, but my thing is like, for me, I can't believe that a foul caused this whole situation. And for me,
The
this
typical guy
this
annoys me. I'm not sure why just yet, but he does. People have a preference period. It is not a problem until black men date only white women
see
to spite black women.
now if
And that's Ryan Clark, auntie.
Now, if RG3 is dating white women to spite black women, then yeah, call him corny. But if that's just who he fell in love with, then leave that man alone. But what I'm saying is, for RG3, be careful on the optics on when you're talking about black women with your white woman in the back. Yeah, baby, that looks weird. But other
Yeah.
than that, look, have your opinions. I don't understand how you can tell somebody does something out of hate. I don't know how you figured that out. That's the part that kind of threw me off. Because do you know Angel like that? Do you know her personally? Did you talk to her? And this is the biggest part,
That's
Bobby. These two young women have never said anything negative about each other.
no ish.
Ish. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
No
But
ish. Not on a personal level.
yeah, not on a personal level.
Only as it relates to basketball.
Are they friends? Probably not. But I think they respect each other on the court because they understand what both each other are bringing to the actual institution of women's basketball. I think they
Yeah.
understand that. I think neither one of these women are they're not dummies. I think they're well aware of the polarizing uh, uh, factors that they are wielding
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to when they one are on the court and two when they are on the court together. So
Right.
um, look, they're not idiots. I just hate when the players themselves are not even trying to buy into the bullshit, but everybody outside got an
Yeah.
opinion. Everybody outside got something to say. Everybody outside knows what they were thinking, what they are, how they behave. And oh yeah, Caitlin don't like Angel. Angel don't like. How do you know that? How? Hey, where where
Yeah.
where do you come up with this formula? Where'd you come up with this? It's a very creative hypothesis, but I don't know if it's an educated guess. I don't know, but is uh, to go to Auntie's point where they might do it for clicks and bait. Both of these
Yeah.
fellas will
Well, I
always
mean,
speak
yeah.
it, and they do it within hours or something that has hit the social media wave. Like they're
Right.
always one of the first to speak upon it. Sometimes you ain't always got to speak on everything, bro. Sometimes it's cool to play the background and let everybody else have at it, but you ain't got to be the first ones to have an opinion on everything. It was a
Do
hard foul. It was a basketball play, man.
Yeah,
Why
it's a basketball play.
we don't do it, y'all? SGA just had a hard foul last night with Nas Reed, I believe. Uh, is anybody bitching and moaning about that?
No.
I don't hear RG3 and Ryan coming out saying, man, they hate each other. How you know that? You know,
Do you think people have
it's white.
forgotten the true story?
They don't know
Like,
what the
I have a question for you. Do you even remember in this story that is Caitlin Clark and Andrew Reese who started as the hero and who started as the villain?
man. It was so long ago. It wasn't long ago. I mean, when they were in college.
3 years
I
ago. Is it three,
yeah.
3, 4 years
But
ago?
it's been so much that's been happening through the
Yeah.
media related to the names. It's like I can't keep up with everything and it's not them doing it. It's the outside that's
Hmm.
been doing it.
Yeah. What most people don't remember is when this whole thing started, Caitlin Clark was the villain and Angel Reese was the hero.
Mm,
Because remember, before they played in that championship game, Iowa played South Carolina and they beat
mm-hmm.
South Carolina. And remember, everybody was on Caitlin Clark's head.
Cause she shoved out.
Right.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Oh, you can't. Because
You
they
can't shoot.
called her a cocky athlete. She was
Mm-hmm.
receiving all this hatred, and then the next week you fight. That's when she did that
Yep.
against South Carolina,
And did
and then
it.
right
Yep.
2 days
And they
later was some other, a
back
few hours later.
a few days
Yeah,
later.
they play LSU for the chip. LSU wins, and Angel Reese returned the favor.
Yeah.
Coming into that game, her and Floje were America's sweethearts, and Caitlin
Mm.
Clark was the villain. And somehow,
It
after
switched
that
that
taunt,
quick. Yeah.
it flipped.
The same
And
taunt they did.
the same taunt,
Mm-hmm.
and they became the uh, the sore winners.
Mm.
And then, of course, they both had a senior season to play, and the NCAA promoted the hell out of Caitlin Clark, and she became America's sweetheart. But before
Mm-hmm.
that, she wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So,
America had no clue who Caitlin Clark was.
yeah, like, so, and it's just terrible. I mean, unfortunately, they'll be linked like that for the rest of their careers. But I think Jamil Hill said it best. Everybody forgot when Angel Reese turned pro, she broke down in tears on the podium because basically she said she was leaving college to get away from basically being treated like a villain and having to go through what she was going through because her nemesis happened to be Caitlin Clark. Like, it couldn't have been Paige Beckers. It couldn't have been Juju. It had to be her and Caitlin Clark connected. And because of that, it's always going to come down
to them
to
too.
those two, and it's always going to come down to being some kind of dislike when
Mm-hmm.
nobody really knows how it is. And I think that's what frustrated a lot of people against what RG3 said, because you're just pushing this angry black woman thing, and that, like, bro, if somebody pushed you on the ground, you're gonna get up, you're gonna be pissed too.
Yeah.
White, black, green, purple, red, it don't matter. You getting up. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
confront somebody, especially Angel Reese is, wouldn't be considered a soft player. She's considered a physical player.
Yeah.
So, but we was Ryan Clark out of bounds for going the family route?
Oh yeah, yeah. Look, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand what he was saying, but the moment you bring up somebody's family, it perks up people's antennas. It perks up people's antennas. Because me personally, you can argue with me all day, every day. Leave my family out of it. The moment
Yeah.
you put my family in it, I'm even if you
Did
don't
he?
mean well,
Mm,
what I'm saying is, Bobby, even if you don't mean intention to be personal, the
right.
moment you bring my family into it, I'm automatically thinking it's personal.
Yeah.
I
Here's
have
my
no.
question to you though. Like you said, because I haven't seen like I didn't see the wife reaction in the back. Okay, but the fact that she's in the back, don't that make her fair game?
He puts her out there.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hey,
ain't that fair game?
yes. All right. Keep it. Hey, Bobby, let's keep it a buck. We keep it a buck here. The
Yeah, you
moment
put
you
her on
put her,
camera.
the moment you put her on camera and she's out there, yeah, baby. You she's part of your take. She's part of what you're saying. She's your support of your words of what you're saying. And she's right there cheering, being a cheerleader. And so honestly, yeah, that like I said, it's the optics. So if Ryan sees that, like, oh, wait, we talking about the thought process and what a black woman goes through, but you and then I don't know if you remember this. RG3 said he didn't even come up with this. He was reminded by her.
His wife.
Yes.
Well,
And so if she was the one that actually kind of sparked that conversation within her and Robert, and then he turns around and turns it and puts it on air as she's cheerleading, hey man,
but
I
then
look,
why not let her be the
she
messenger?
did because and that's what's crazy because she's been on the podcast talking before, so why not have her deliver that message? But and I think it still would have got some criticism because she's going to be a white woman talking about the thought process of a black woman. Of course, she's going to get that.
That's fair.
She
I
was
thought about it as I was asking you. Yeah, that's
she
100%
she would
fair.
she would have got that flat. So I guess that conversation between her and Robert, he's probably thinking, well, it probably looks best coming from me, honey. And to be honest, I think that conversation shouldn't got on the podcast from either one of y'all. You know,
It's a compilation of all Mars impersonations.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, look, if we're not hearing from Jamel Hill, the shorties, they be on ESPN.
She spoke. Jamel Hill spoke on it.
Yeah, she did. L. Duncan.
Oh yeah,
What's
yeah. She's a big one.
what's the lady's name? L. Duncan.
Monica
Guma,
McNutt.
yeah, Monica McNutt, and there's a can't remember her name.
I can't call her. I gotta call her Monica M. That her last name is crazy.
But I'm just saying, bro. Hey, you've heard the saying before. It's not the message. Sometimes it's the messenger, and that
Facts.
all right. It matters who is delivering the message, and whether the message is correct or not, valid or not, it does matter who's delivering it. And for me, it was not in a place of RG3 or his wife to even try to deliver that message with however they were trying to deliver it. Have your opinions, cool. But the moment you put it on wax, you open yourself up to backlash, criticism like this. I just think the only thing that Ryan did wrong, even though the Griffins opened themselves up to it, I still wouldn't have. I still wouldn't approach the family thing. That's just too personal for me. That's just me personally. The moment you add in family, man, it gets hairy. All right, because on some real shit, if I'm RG3, I'm not responding. And when I see you, it's on site. If I was RG3, no, for real, I got to see you because you've attacked me. You've attacked me personally, so damn it, I got to whoop your ass publicly. So that's just me. I operate different. But I know I don't think RG3 built like that. That's just me. That's Lamar Wallace.
No, he's not. He ain't.
Yeah. Now, fuck a wild card.
I don't think you want to see Ryan Clark in the streets.
No. But at the same time, I think Ryan Clark's a little bit more thugging and bugging. But Ryan has his corny moments too. He has some corny moments
for sure.
For sure. One thing I'm starting to notice with Ryan, he's doing a lot of apologizing lately, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it has come out since he's apologized for the situation. As a matter of fact,
yes, he has,
but not really. Like at the end, he just said, "If I had it to do all over again, I'd just say it a different." Basically, I meant what I said. I just said it the wrong way. So, take it with a grain of salt. That's basically what he said.
He said, I don't care how you niggas feel.
Not if I had it to do again, I wouldn't do it. No, it's if I had to do all over again, I would say it a different way. Okay. Now with RG3, I want to close this out. I want to close out on RG3 because I feel like anytime he's in a situation like this, it's always going to be. And again, for people who don't know, once upon a time, RG3 is like his rookie year, second year in the league. Sports writer, older sports writer. If you're familiar with The Odd Couple, Chris Broussard and Rob Parker. Rob Parker was working at ESPN. He was on First Take, and he basically said that in the black community, people consider RG3 a cornball brother. And basically, what he meant was he called him an Uncle Tom. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, he didn't want to say Uncle Tom on TV, but that's what he called it. And instead, he chose the words cornball brother. And that, that has stuck with RG3 ever since. Yeah. Rob Parker got fired from ESPN because of it.
Because of that, yep.
Yeah, because of that. And I'm thinking now that I'm watching this play out, I'm thinking it's the same thing. Because what's the first thing he did after this whole thing? He went on TV talking in his what a black person would say is my white person voice. Ryan, that really wasn't right what you said. And yeah, ESPN assistant, he tried to get him fired. But Ryan's worth too much to ESPN. They're not gonna do that, Robert. Sorry.
Yeah, Stephen A. spoke on that. He's like, "Why'd you bring up ESPN?" He said that on the pivot. You know what I'm saying?
He said on his platform.
His platform, the pivot. But you talking about ESPN, and you should be ashamed to be associated with him. What, you trying to get that man in trouble? But when you do things like that, that's when our community looks at you and say, "Man, that's cornball, bro."
Exactly. Like, quit snitching.
Yeah,
it's already playing out in public. You gonna try and get me fired? But to answer, excuse me, onto his question, I don't know whether he is or whether he isn't. I don't know if the guy has only dated white women in his entire life or if he hasn't. I don't know. The two women he chose to marry both been white. I can say I'm in a interracial marriage right now, but I've been married 2 times. My first wife was black. I've a lot of stereotypes and pressures and things that the women in my family went through. I was fortunate they didn't put that on me. So they taught me to look at people as people. So what is she? I'm not.
it up, Auntie. Come on. Fist bump. Give it to me, Auntie. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
But yeah, I mean RG3, he was when we all know he was a quarterback in the NFL. Uh, or here's a good one for you, Auntie, because you see, RG3 was looked at when he played the same way people look at Russell Wilson now.
Same way. Just without this year.
Yeah, without the celebrity wife.
Mm-hmm. That's a good comp. That's a good comp.
He was considered a company man. He had a direct line to the owner. He was the number 2 pick in the draft, so and to be fair, he had an amazing rookie year. He took him to the playoffs. His coach didn't like him. His coach actually picked another quarterback in the same draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, all consider, he really had to battle through a lot, getting into at an early age in the league, and then to deal with that. So, yeah, but like, yeah, he's always kind of been considered soft or a cornball or a Tom, and whether it's fair or unfair, I can't say. I've never, obviously, I don't know the dude personally, but
hey, Bobby, I'm gonna help you answer the question. All right, go check out his Twitter and his Instagram and watch his little videos. All right, his quick little short, and tell me this motherfucker ain't corny, bro. All right, and
he's a Republican. That's what I say.
Hey, bro. Hey, look,
he's a
bro.
Republican.
Look. Hey, look. Live the life you want to live. Love who you want to love. Whatever. Do what you want to do. I'm cool with it. But you gotta understand. You gotta understand when there's certain situations that may not necessarily reflect your lifestyle. Be careful on speaking on it because you don't have that direct line of knowing how it operates. You know what I'm saying? Like I can never tell anybody how Bobby G and his household runs. You know why? Because I'm there. I'm not there. It's that's just yeah, man. That's when you start doing that, that's tough. When you start trying to speak on other people's life and situations and what they had to deal with, and you think you got an idea, but you don't know what people deal with, bro. So I just think when you jump out like that, you gotta be careful, man.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, man, like, whether you choose to agree to disagree, agree, or just disagree, bro, this is somebody else's business that got y'all into this. Like, what? Really?
Like, is that deep?
Bro, if you gonna beef with the dude, at least let it be some personal shit.
Yeah.
Y'all are literally beefing over a WNBA foul.
Hey, Bobby, can we talk about that though? This is now a week into the WNBA season, and we already got the terrible discourse that put a whole cloud over the season last year already. Like, what are we doing? Like, first of all, I hated the discourse around WNBA and especially Angel and Caitlin last year. I hated it. It was disgusting. Yeah. It got racial too quick, too easy.
Exactly.
And it's like, what are we doing? And then now, a weekend to the season, and literally, it was the second day of the regular season, the first game for both of them. And after the game, it's not even about basketball.
Right. 100%.
That's the problem I have with the discourse around WNBA, especially the last 2 years. It's not about basketball. It's never been about basketball. Yeah, the basketball sport actually brought Caitlin and Angel and the eyes to it. But once the game ended, it wasn't about the game.
Yeah.
It was never about the game. It was about a stupid foul that was within the rights of a basketball game. If we're really talking, it's just a hard foul. Whatever. Yeah. All right. It's basketball. It's going to be contact. They're not
Mhm.
patty caking out there. What are we talking about? We ain't doing jump rope. We're not doing double dutch. There's some physicality that goes into basketball. All right. If you don't know that, I can tell you never played. All right.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna watch the sport, you got to chill out on the discussing discourse that these, and it's the internet trolls and the wannabe quote expert media heads that's always got something to say. Come on, man. I why
Why
can't
do
the ladies?
you all expect women athletes to act any different than men athletes?
Thank you,
Well, this ain't
Auntie.
us, but to the rest of the public,
Thank you.
it's y'all fault. Because
Yeah.
when we was little kids, you know what y'all told us? The
Mm.
girls was made of cinnamon and spice and everything nice. That's what little girls are made of.
Yeah.
And for some people, that stigma just never changed.
They athletes, bro.
Yeah.
They're allowed competitive, man. This is the thing. We can't do this because
Yeah, yeah.
y'all don't have this discourse around NBA. Y'all don't have this discourse around the men doing the competitive things and being. Haven't they not seen an NBA game? There's chippiness every game.
Yeah.
Chippiness in every game, and I'm talking about this 82 games, 30 teams. Y'all do the math on how much chippiness is going to happen across a season, and we ain't
Yeah.
even talk about.
That's
Come
because
on
we're made
now.
up of frogs and snails and puppy dog tails. You know? We got that dog in us. The dumbest shit I ever heard.
Oh man, that's crazy.
With that being said, yeah, man, just man, if you're gonna beef on your own. Don't beef because man, bruh,
A foul got y'all beefing.
right?
Probably a beef that was underlining, but just needed to come out somehow, and this was it.
Until you cancel. Oh, my auntie is canceled.
I love you, Auntie. Hey, Auntie, thorough,
Oh
bro.
my.
I can't wait to I can't wait to smoke a blunt with you. I can't wait.
Oh
Auntie,
man.
you still in the land? You still in Cleveland?
Yeah, she in Cleveland.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to pull up on Auntie, man.
I gotta go
Yeah.
out there. I'll probably go out there again next year.
Hey, when you go, let me know. I'm gonna go with you.
For sure.
I got you, Auntie.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. All right. So
Oh man.
next time you see your nephew, you gonna see your other nephew with you. All right. We gonna put something in there. We gonna put something in there. Yeah. We gonna roll them up. 'Cause Auntie, my dog. I fucks with Auntie.
Yeah, on that note, you know, both of y'all. There you go. That's for y'all. That is for both of y'all.
Hey, you ain't gonna try to sing La La on me, bro. You ain't gonna do that. No, man. Hell, you ain't playing fair, bro.
All right, man. It's that time of the show. If you've been with us, y'all know what time it is. And if you're new, every show we close it out with what we call our fit check. You know, our mental health end as we try to rid the world of the stigma that men can't talk about what's going on with them, especially in the black community. But again, men, just men. We're always taught that we have to be tough, we have to be the rock, we have to be, the 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 provider, whatever you want to call it. Like we have to be that for the family, and that leaves us no source to vent. No, where do we put that energy? Usually just gets bottled up until we have a heart attack or it all comes out at the wrong time or place.
We explode.
Leading, yeah, we explode, on the wrong time or wrong person, the wrong situation, and just leads to a lot of stupid things.
Hmm.
So what we try to do every week, just check in with each other, and we're hoping that you do the same to people. But again, like I said, it's not limited to men. Even though it started as that way, it's not limited to. We all need somewhere to vent. We all need to clear our heads. Uh, Today's day and age, there's many places you can reach out to. Hey, the easiest place to reach out to is somebody in your phone. So we hope that everybody has somebody they can reach out to and vent when they need it. Just get things off your chest.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes the easiest way to fix something is just to let it out into the world.
Mm.
Uh, a few weeks ago when I spoke to you about the anxiety I was having in cars, literally the next day, like it was gone, and I attributed it to just getting it off my chest, man, just letting it out and actually thinking on it, and I've been good ever since.
Mm.
So yeah, we have come up with 3 questions that we check in with each other with, and hey, feel free to jot them down or you know take them down from this episode and use them in your own life. Hopefully, it helps you or somebody that you know. So, I kick to my brother. Hey, what stresses are you dealing with lately? What have you done to eliminate those stresses? And what do you
Hmm.
need from me to help you get through those stresses?
Yeah, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Uh, man, this damn little gig I had. I only be working like 28, maybe 30 hours, and it'd be morning time. But man, ooh, boy, they be stressing a brother. God damn. So yeah, I made the decision today. I gave them motherfuckers a 1 week notice. I said, damn, a 2 week notice. Damn, a 2 week notice. And my reasoning was for that is because if they fired me, they wouldn't give me a 2 week notice. They just fired me and said get the hell out. So I at least was generous and gave them a 1 week notice. Uh, so uh, yeah, man. Like a few weeks ago, we had that conversation where I'm eliminating all my stressors, bro. I don't give a damn whether it's person, people, job, dog, cat. I don't give no more. Uh, yeah, I'm up out of there in a week. I'm gonna take once I'm done with it. I'm gonna, you know, hey, don't get it twisted. I know how to hustle, so I know how to make sure I do my job to bring income to the house. So don't worry about that. We good. Uh,
Absolutely.
it's the I'm gonna take the time. I'm gonna really reflect. Um, Probably look at start being serious about an actual a business plan that I've been trying to be serious about, and
Nice.
so I might just fuck that. Ain't no might. It's time. Uh, it's
Fair
time to
enough.
stop working. It's time to stop working for people. It's time for me to control my narrative on all fronts and actually talk the talk and walk that walk. I like to say I like to be self made and write my own narrative. Well, it's time to do it. Fuck it. So what I need from you is just that support, brother. Anything that I might call you and bug you about. Hey man, don't get upset with me. It's just because I value your input. It's because I value your input,
I got you.
and so just understand that I'm coming from a pace that uh, whatever I decide to do, I want it to succeed, and hopefully, people like yourself, other people that I collab with can probably be part of that, and we can all get this bread together. So, yeah, man, that's all I need from you is just that support and just be open, just be open about what the hell might happen in the future for me because uh, what I got planned is not just for me. Uh, you know, we we talked about this before. It's not just for me; it's for a lot of people that I ride with. So, um,
Right.
he should sell his body in the street. That's crazy. Got 2 steroid injections scheduled for him back next month. Still not able to go back to work, but trying anything I can to get by. Hey man, we praying for you, AP man. Hey man, don't
Absolutely.
I thought about you the other day, AP. Pause, no homo. Oh no, it's because like, hey, I'm gonna do the dad bod series. Hey, I'm just trying to say, if it did, hey, there's a sector of women that like a little dad body, and then don't wrap that dad body in some sexy chocolate. Shit, man, I ain't gonna tell y'all I made an OnlyFans, but there'll be signs that I got an OnlyFans. Yeah, there'll be signs. Next thing you know, I'll hey, when I just pull up in Vegas for no damn reason, that'll let you know about it. Yeah. Hey, Saucy Jaws. That would be the name. I would. You are absolutely right, AP. Thank you, God. That's the name of my OnlyFans page, Saucy Jaws. That's gonna be fire, bro. You know how much money I'm about to break? Damn, fam.
Oh man.
Saucy Jaws. That's crazy, bro.
God damn it.
That's probably the best nickname I ever got. Hey, Auntie, my wife still thinks it's a nickname, by the way. She loves it now.
What is wrong with the people that watch our show, man?
What the fuck is wrong with us? So, and it's a whole bunch of wrong going on between us and the audience right now. It's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of
oh man,
Saucy Jaws. That
swear to God.
When Auntie hit me with it, at first it hurt me, but I was like, hold up, I might flip this. Once wifey started liking it, I was like, yeah, I like it too. Yeah.
I don't even remember what that episode was about.
I don't even know how Auntie got to it, but that shit killed me. That shit hurt my pride that night.
I can see you just 4 hours later sitting on the
hey,
call me Saucy Jaws. What the fuck?
Hey, it took me a minute.
Damn Saucy Jaws.
Fam, it took me a minute for my feelings to get back, and then once wifey like that, I was like, all right, I can embrace it. I'm gonna embrace it now. All right, as long as wifey like it.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
crazy.
Hey, but I throw it to you, my brother. Any stresses you got in your life, how you eliminate them, and anything I can do to help you get rid of them stresses, my brother.
Absolutely. First, I get that again. Shout out to everybody watching this on Twitter/X, man. Yeah, they tuning in. But for me, this week, it's been cool. You know, it's the end of the school year.
Mm-hmm.
So dealing with that. My daughter, she's passed her finals. So,
nice.
Hey, again, either y'all show or if y'all let.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. Somebody getting canceled. I don't know how any of us survive, dog. Man.
Yeah, we'll start another one on one of KD's burner accounts. That's all.
Shit. I'll make up another email on Gmail. We can come up with a new. All we need is an email.
Yeah, the young man, he had a couple days where he was ill, but he's better. His last day of school was today. Got his report card, you know, all A's and B's. So
nice.
Successfully promoted to the 4th grade.
That's good business.
Yeah, baby girl, her senior year is next year, so one more. And we'll be kicking her out the door.
Yeah. Time to pay for college. Yeah, man.
Trying to tell you.
You better. I'm sending my girls to trade schools. I ain't y'all gonna learn a trade. Y'all gonna get a job. Fuck a goddamn college, man. Shit. Y'all about to go learn how to do something. Useful shit.
Well, I mean, she said she wanted to go to cosmetology school, so.
You know. Hey, there we go. Hey, that's a solid trade. Hey. All right.
If she lives to see the next minute.
Ooh. All right. I think wifey just shut the show down. Hey man, let's speed this up because
she did.
I don't want to catch none of that smoke. So let's speed this up. Let's go.
Let's say we need an around the horn style show. Oh, that'd be absolute chaos, bro.
Oh, that'd be
That would
chaos,
be
bro.
chaos.
That would be
Um,
nuts. Hey, but hey, put a pin in that idea right there, AP. I like that. Put a
yeah.
pin in it.
Uh, yeah. I mean, what you do? I mean, yeah. Just keep supporting, man. Throwing me ideas and keep me busy. Dog,
Mhm.
just keep me busy. You say idle hands is the devil's playground.
It sure
Yeah, that's
is.
something they say.
I don't know. Idle hands is a man's favorite pleasure. I don't know. That's what they said too.
Whoa, whoa, pause.
Jangalang, jangalang. Hey man, listen to the show, bro.
What challenge you got for the people, man?
Hey, just do. Hey, that's my challenge. Do what the hell we doing. Hey, love, live, and laugh. Damn it, it's just shit. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
it simple like a motherfucker. Love your peoples. All right, go live your life, and damn it, laugh. All right, it's good for the soul. And it's kind of helped keeping my dead body in shape. I laugh a lot, so I ain't got to do no crunches. I just laugh. So yeah, man, it's good for the soul. Good for the soul, man. Hey, love, live, and laugh. That's my challenge this week, man.
Uh, for me, hey, it looks like it's clearing up in most places. I know Midwest is dealing with a little rain. It was
Hmm.
raining in Michigan yesterday. But as it starts to clear up, if it's clearing the area, hey man, get outside, go take a walk. That's my
Hmm.
challenge for everybody.
Yeah,
Get out, do
that's
something
cool.
outside.
I like that.
Even if it's just going outside and sitting on your stoop,
Mm.
watching nature. People watching. Just do it. Don't do it from inside in the window like the grumpy old man or grumpy old woman. Do it from the front stoop where you can talk to the people. Hey, get off my grass,
Be like Stanley.
asshole. Yeah, let the people see your face and hear your voice. Know that you mean it. Um, and my quote this week, is going to come from Norman Vincent Peale, and actually, it's kind of inspired by Mar. Hey,
Mm.
when you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world.
Ooh,
Yeah. Once again, when you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world.
ooh, that's nasty. I like
So,
that.
yeah,
Ooh,
impactful. So,
hell yeah.
uh,
Hey, who that from?
Norman Vincent Peale.
Okay,
I don't
Norman
know
Vincent
who he is, but he had bars.
Bars.
All right, we love you too, Auntie.
Hey, love you more, Auntie. Trust me. Real quick. We are big on giving flowers. I know how much you mean to Bobby, but I need you to understand how much you mean to me, Auntie. The support that you have given us, uh, it's been you can't measure it. Uh, I just think that when we have people like Auntie that is always here every Thursday, every Friday. She could be doing so much other stuff. She could be living her life, but she's here supporting, and I absolutely adore you for that, Auntie. Because hey man, that's love and loyalty for real. So I know how much you mean to Bobby, but I need you to understand how much you mean to me too. So love you. I can't wait to smoke a fat one with you. We gonna put a whole pound in the fucking and roll that bitch up. Like we gonna buy a pound and we gonna try to roll it. I'm gonna try, and we gonna blow it down. But no, I wanted to get that off my chest. Love you,
Can I
Auntie.
get him?
Yep. Hey, and once again, that's real, man. I'm gonna leave that alone, man. Good words, and it's true. Um, y'all know where I'm going this before we check out. Hey, one more time, follow the rest of the screen. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on for the next time that we are here and you can be heard, which is every Friday. It's 7:05 Eastern ish, 4:05 Pacific.
Yeah, that's what.
And oh, so you are so welcome, Mar. That's what family do.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ah,
for sure.
love you for sure. For sure.
And hey, I mean, not only share that sentiment with Auntie, you share with everybody, man. Shout out to Big Ron. He's been a
Yeah.
day
Oh
winner
yeah.
as well. Shout out to AP.
Of
Uh,
course.
Nick Bockins, I know he's out there in the ether watching. Jay
Of
on the
course.
MIC, our guys over Rec Room Wit. Once again,
Yeah.
congratulations on the new addition to the fam.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Bobby Blunt, big up to him.
Yeah.
Um,
Me and
yeah,
Bobby had a
man.
good on Twitter the other day.
Yeah, we're trying to get him back on when some combat stuff come up. Um, and hey, always remember, man, if it's anything specific y'all guys want to hear us talk about, hear us do, hey, just hit up on social media. Uh, and hey, we will try our best to make that happen for you. Uh, but with that said, man, you heard what the man said. Take care of yourselves and each other. And
Yes, sir.
until next week, man.
Till next week, man.
Yep.
Hey, love y'all.
Peace.
Y'all be good, man.